I think primarily secret is, first of all, I think we're genuinely good people, but
Good
I think
people.
we don't really say anything when we argue that we can't take back.
I just trust him. I think that he's a good leader. He's a good lead, the lead of our household. I do
He's a
believe that.
Thank you,
leader.
man.
Yeah, he
Thank you.
is. I
Right.
think that if it were just the two of us, I think it would be a lot easier.
Well, that's very true because the majority of our
Our
disagreements
conversation,
are
About the
the
about
kids,
kids.
yeah, because I want to baby him and he wants to push him out and make him like
Uh-huh.
live in the
Yes,
world.
and that's challenging.
But yeah, you know.
But are you two still having fun?
Oh,
Oh,
my-
oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Still
Oh,
having
he's my
fun?
best friend.
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Is
Yes.
she your best friend?
Of course, yes, yes.
Okay.
Exactly. It's simple. It's not rocket science. Basic and simple exchange of love, respect, trust, and friendship. These are some of the core things needed when creating a union. And everything else comes from these core values. You have your communication, you have your loyalty. All of these come from those core values because all you really have to do whenever you get frustrated, angry, annoyed, or whenever you disagree is basically just ask yourself, if I want to show this person that I love them, I need to do and say, insert this. If I need to show my partner that I trust them, I need to do so by showing and doing this. If I want to show that I'm a friend to my partner, I need to do and say this. If I want to show that I trust them, I need to do and say this. So if I want to show them that I respect them, that I am their friend, and that I love them, I want to be able to communicate better or communicate in a way in which they can understand. I need to show my loyalty because I love them. I respect them. We're friends. And so that is what is important. And so if you do those things, everything else will follow. That's at least my opinion. I mean, we already know what we want, what we would do. But when you enter into a union, you must consider the other person. What do we both need right now? What do they need most right now in this moment? And the goal is, if both people are doing the same thing and exchanging that, then you have this cycle of benevolence. You have this cycle of where I want you to be good. You want me to be good. And so we're pouring into each other to make sure the other one is good. And then if you already have, your self-love and all that stuff, it wouldn't even matter because now this is additional love and care that you are getting on a daily basis. And it gets to the point that it becomes so natural that you're not even thinking about it because, again, it's become a habit. It's become a cycle. It's become a learned behavior. This learned exchange of benevolence, wanting best for the other person. And so then you don't have to worry. And things will become easier. Situations will become easier. Yes, you'll have your circumstances to which maybe you may have to have a refresher course or you may have to revisit certain resources and tools. You may have to have certain keywords that will let the other person know, hey, wait, I'm tripping, mate. We're a team. I got to remember that. And so you're going to have those moments. But once it clicks and you develop that habit and that behavior that's consistent, it becomes easier. Think about all the skills you've learned while getting a new job, things that you didn't know before. And now that you do it every day, it becomes easier. Yes, sometimes you may be off and have vacation for a couple of days, but when you return to work and you get back into that groove, it clicks. This is no different. Acquire the skills, practice them over and over until they become a habit, until you have excelled and mastered the skill. And then when you go on vacay sometimes and you got to put yourself back in check and say, hey, I'm on the clock now, let me get it together. Do that for your relationship. Put in that same amount of effort into your relationship. I see people do more for their place of employment and their boss than they do with their partners. And it's literally the same thing. It's two different individuals coming together for an end goal. If you do that, make it easy for yourself. Why complicate things? Why make it so complicated? Why have this back and forth about who's first, who initiates? Oh, whose ego is bigger? Who can do silent treatment the longest? Why have this? Why? You're just making it hard on yourself and getting to a space of where you start to resent the situation that you're in. You can love being in love. You can love being married. Yes, it's going to take work and effort, but what good thing doesn't? So if you are serious, this is only for people who are serious. If you are serious about doing good things in your relationship and keeping your union together, you definitely need to do these things. How do I know? Because I've been in spaces and in connections, unions, marriage, where it was not being done. It was not on both ends at times. It was not being done, and it was a back and forth. So just do these things, have these core values, and yeah, take it serious. Just like you take that 9 to 5 serious because you want that paycheck, take it serious because you want lasting love.